Today, we're going to be going through how to set up Google Analytics 4 and integrate it with your Google Tag Manager. So what we're going to be going through is assuming that you have not yet set up your Google Analytics 4 and have not set up your Google Tag Manager, and we'll go through from scratch exactly how to do so and get you up and running with your website. If you have already done that, you can skip ahead throughout the video and then look at the exact steps there. So the account name, what we're going to do is we're going to put this as the business name that we're setting this up for. So I'll just take Savvy Digital, for example, and then we're going to keep all of the data sharing settings as the default, as this can be changed at a later date, but is applicable to what we need to be doing now. Next, we're going to set up the property details. So this is going to be the separate section within the analytics account, and we're going to just put this in for the Google Analytics 4 property, and we'll just put that again as Savvy Digital, and then we'll put GA4 as well, just to give some granularity to that. Then, as you can see, we have advanced options, and this is to set up a universal analytics property separately. And next year, we will be converting within Google Analytics all over to GA4, and UA will less so be applicable to the current analytics framework, and they will be slowly phasing that out over the next year or so. So for now, we'll leave that ticked as no, as we're going to be going through GA4. And I think, to be honest, as we're going to be transitioning away from UA, it makes sense for anyone getting into the analytics suite to just use GA4 to get grips to how the system will work, as that will be the norm in the future. So once we've done that, we're going to click on next, and then we can go ahead and do the sort of details about what we want to track and the size of the company itself, so it gives Google some data that they can use. Once we've done that, we can go ahead and create it, and then we can click on accept to go ahead with the service agreements. Once we've got that, we then have the email communication, so I'm going to untick all them for now, and then we can go ahead and be brought to the place where we're going to be setting up the data stream. So the data stream is actually going to stream the data through into Google Analytics 4, and it will sync up with your website, and this is what we can use as the measurement ID to sync it with the Google Tag Manager. So in this case, I'm going to use the web data stream as it is a website, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the website address of the business account that I'm doing here. So you can see here the stream name again. Let's just put it as the website address here as well. So savvydigital.co.uk, and then we're going to select enhanced measurements. So what that does is actually allows you to look at page views, scrolls, outbound clicks, and some other things such as site search. And when you turn that off, it does only restrict it to page views. So obviously we want to have as much data as possible where applicable, and then we can go ahead and create that stream. Once that stream has been created, we're going to get a measurement ID available here, as well as a stream ID and some other details, and then we can go ahead and use that to implement that into the Google Tag Manager, and that will configure the tag settings as we go through there. So coming into Tag Manager, what we can do is do the account setup from this side. So we're going to go ahead and set up the account. We'll do Savvy Digital there as the account name, and then for the container name, we're going to do www.savvydigital.com or .co.uk in this case actually. So we're not going to have the HTTPS in there, because for the container name we're going to use it without. So then we're going to click on the web, and then we're going to click on create, and then we're going to accept the privacy agreements again here. And then once we've done that, we're going to click on yes, and then it will bring us to the account where we'll be working with the Tag Manager. So once we're available with this, what you want to do is implement this into your WordPress website or into your Shopify website, or if it's a website builder, you can look at the applicable details and help section to do so. But for example, if you were going to do this through WordPress, what you can do is install a plugin where it installs it into the headers of your website across it, or you can put it into the theme manager. Or a third option is you can actually install a plugin called Google Tag Manager for WordPress, which allows you to put in the actual ID for the Google Tag Manager, which is showing up here, into that plugin, and it will sync up everything exactly for you. So once we've got this available, what we can do is click on New Tag, and we're going to set up a tag that is going to link the Google Analytics 4 configuration to our Tag Manager, and then it will allow us to sync the data and then configure tags that will work with Google Analytics 4 to track the metrics. So we're going to click on Google Analytics GA4 configuration, and then we're going to use that measurement ID that we created here and then implement that into this box here. So with the other details, this is enough for a basic setup. And once we've done that, we're going to set the triggering to all pages. So GA4 will apply to all pages in terms of where it's triggered, and then we can set the name to GA4 configuration tag, and this will be the sort of the baseline for the GA4 configuration. So once we've done that, you can go ahead and see, if we click on tags here, you can see that the GA4 configuration tag is now in place, and then we can click on submit. And what this will do, so you can add a description name to say what you've implemented. So we do like GA4 config, and then we'll submit the changes. So once we've done that, we've implemented the Google Tag Manager label or information into your website. You go ahead and do that, and you click on preview, and you will be able to see that the tag will be firing on your website. So if we go ahead and do this, I haven't yet installed this one specifically. So if I actually do HTTPS, like that, and then we go ahead and we connect to the website, so this should bring us to our website. We have the debugging on as well, so it's connected. You can see it's currently not firing because we haven't got it configured, but you can see my other ones are firing in this occasion. And this one is not actually configured or enabled for debugging. But like I was saying, once you've installed the Google Tag Manager and everything is in place in terms of the website configuration and the plugins, etc., then you will see this will be firing. So you'll see the hits like you can see here, for example, with the analytics accounts that are set up here. And after several hours, it usually takes about 24 hours. As you can see here, it says up to 48 hours. You should see over time the Google Analytics 4 data sync up with Google Tag Manager, and hey presto, you're finished. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a very comprehensive video on how to set up Google Analytics 4 with your Tag Manager. And like I said, you can skip along and pause wherever you see fit to get the details you need for the setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and also watch the video on screen for another video about how you can take your Google Ads to the next level. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.